Monsters abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 10 of my Malekith campaign. Last time we learned that the Marauders can be easily defeated because Dryrain did that. I mean, Dryrain, what a guy. He gave himself half his health to defeat the Marauders, and we did so admirably, frankly. Well, yeah, indeed they do. And we've got Karond under our control, so our lands have increased substantially. So we've got quite a nice sort of, a little bit of territory there, far better than our Scarlet campaign, where things are going a little bit pear-shaped. But Dryrain is going to push, I think, on Harganeth and Spite Reach. I'm not particularly concerned about killing Marauders. That should be fairly easy. Slightly more difficult is the garrison at Clar Karond, as they had 3 sodding war hydras, which is, as I like to call, highly disagreeable. So I'm not sure what to do about that, really, other than try and lure out the army and then maybe beat down the garrison. But that's going to be... Well, we're laying an ambush. Malekith is laying an ambush. Not sure how the ambush on a giant dragon is going to go, but we'll see how that progresses. Do I want to upgrade? So Chaos Corruption is climbing, but only Osmosis and Local Populace, so it's not that bad. We've got quite a lot of money, and we've got more money coming in, so I'm not particularly worried about income. The Great Arena has walls, which is probably sensible. And then over here we've got fighting pits, which is, oh, that's fine. And guild halls, which is okay. So I'm fairly happy with it. What could, actually, Dryrain. Now you could get a war hydra. Let's get a war hydra. I quite fancy a war hydra. And you don't have any, you know what? You know what? I think what I'm going to, no, you got Cav, that's okay. You could get a Cold One Knight. I'll get 2 hydras, what the hell. What the hell, big spender, big money, putting it everywhere, that's fine, we'll go with that. Hero not moved, really, which hero is that? That would probably be... What heroes do we have? Satilla. Can you... do I want you to do that? Not really, I don't really care. Hinder replenishment? Sure, why not? Failure, good job. Unassigned skill point. Let's go. Damage wall, that's fine. Hinder replenishment? Yeah, go for that. That seems sensible. Go with that, see how it goes. I really want to take out Clark. That garrison is going to be a nightmare. If I can lure them out, that'll be fine. But I just cut them, well... Okay, what are the alcohol doing? They're going for Spite Reach. They might try and hit Karond, but that's got walls. If I can get my... you know what? What are you recruiting? Okay. Maybe I should have attacked. But I just think that's a lot of units to defeat with my... Yeah, I'm just going to have to hold on, I think. Public order is not good over here. Yeah, 2 turns and I can... Oh, mind you, 16. Events, -8. Ah, that's because... Yeah, okay. Well, what about if we went to rights and... 3 turns. We could do a sacrifice to Authority. That would give us 8 public order, which should help. That would halve what we're losing. But it's going to be 3 turns, and that will rebel. So I'll hold on here with Malekith. See if we can ambush that force. If not, I'll have to head back to Harganeth and or Hagrief even, and sort out that rebellion when it happens. Nadraxis has a skill point, which we're going to put in Hawkeye, I think. That should be fine. And Satilla. Can you damage those walls? You can. Good job. Do we? I mean, there's 5 wall breaches. The wall strength is at 61%.
Tis time.
Okay, hinder replenishment. I might see what the wall strength is next turn. If it goes back up to 100%, then if I can knock it down a little bit more, but you are recruiting more units.
Never.
Ooh.
Foolish request.
I mean, do I just go for it?
The true king.
It's sort of tempting. Ooh, you know what?
I suppose.
I'm going to go for it. This might be really stupid, but I'm going to go for it. Well, that does not look good. But I'm...
Fight for me or die.
I'm quietly confident. Maybe?
My dealers of death.
There's a lot of holes in the wall, but it's still going to be a really tough battle. I'm not even sure if I can actually win this. But we are opening up on the tower, trying to take that down as quickly as possible. Sooner the better. They've got quite a few units over here in a fairly weird formation. There's a Hydra over there. They've got a Hydra over here. And a Hydra held in reserve. They've got some units spread all over the place. And we destroyed their tower. They've also got some Cold One Knights held in reserve. And some over here. We're moving our crossbows up into position so we can lay down some fire on them. Trying to take out this last tower over here. Getting a bit punished by their repeated crossbow. But ooh, yeah, that's quite nasty. We're getting Malekiths coming in already. Good old Malekith. Gonna breathe fire all over them. Crossbows opening fire already, and they are hitting through this little gap here and doing fairly good damage. Hopefully they can try and target that War Hydra. The enemy are currently trying to target Malekith, but not having much luck. Burning Head goes off and roasts this unit here, and then comes back off, bounces off the wall, roasts them again. We're going to hit this unit over here with Malekith's breath attack, and that is very, very damaging. Almost wiped out a unit of bleak swords and did a fair chunk of damage to some more bleak swords and some dread spears. Malekith already up to 98 kills. Hagreen up to 130, so Hagreen is winning this. This War Hydra is just in position to get slammed by crossbow bolts, so that's what we're going to do. Try and take it out before it can do too much damage to us. Malekith has hit a unit of crossbows, dark shards in the rear here, and some unit of Cold One Knights have engaged. They're also being reinforced by another unit of Cold One Knights, and Malekith is a bit pinned down now. That was probably a mistake. Crossbows moving it up into position. Yeah, that War Hydra is going down fairly quickly. Some Witch Elves have managed to break through into the breach. They're now in the city. Here they go. Malekith trying to drop a Chill Wind in there to deal some damage to these Cold One Knights, but he's still pinned down. He does need some assistance. The Witch Elves moving in. Making those units go out of control. And with that, more of our melee units are moving into position. Bleak Swords coming through the breaches now. Now our Dark Riders moving in to try and support Malekith. Malekith's down to half of his health. But these units have been almost... I mean, they're both these Cold One Knights are down to half health. And the Dark Shards are down to... Yeah, so, I mean, he has done a lot of damage. Up to 154 kills. In come the Dark Riders. This should help. And he does the Cold One Knights break immediately. Doing well there. More of our melee units moving in. There's now 2 War Hydras. The units attacking Malekith have finally been broken and driven off by the Dark Riders and Malekith. Malekith is down to about a third of his health. That's less than ideal. And over at the breach here, you can see the War Hydras being if the War Hydras weren't hit, this would be fairly straightforward, but with the War Hydras, it just makes it considerably more difficult. Malekith has been freed up. He's trying to move in on the units in the centre of the city here. He's getting hit by the bolt thrower. That's not great. He's going to drop a chill wind. And then breathe on these units in the centre. And that does a fair chunk of damage to him. Malekith has taken some damage himself. Up to 262 kills. Which is pretty good. Hagreen 262 herself, that's not bad. These Dark Riders moving in on this braced unit of Dread Spears. That is a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Hitting them was just pointless. Unit of Dark Riders here. Going to hit these Bleak Swords. That's far more useful. That's going to wipe out that unit pretty much. They go straight into this unit of Bleak Swords over here. Do the same to them, but this Hydra is going to move in and be a bit punishing. Over at the breach, crossbows trying to deal with the units currently engaged with our melee forces. Malekith has moved in and is trying to assist. However, it's just making him lose more health. Still a unit of Dread Spears here and a War Hydra that needs to be driven off. That's slowing us down. If we can break through into the centre, we should be okay, but it's just taking so long. Dark Riders have broken off. Yeah, those Dread Spears did a lot of damage to us. And the ones over here have chased down a Dark Shards unit. But I'm not sure. They are fairly depleted. I'm not sure if they'll be able to win that engagement. Probably not. Another burning head going off. That's doing a lot of damage to these units. This Blackguard of Nagron managed to pass through fairly unscathed, and they're going to be a bit of a roadblock for us. They'll be able to hold out fairly convincingly. We have managed to clear off these units, but most of our melee units are fairly depleted. Malekith himself at 972 health. That's not very good. Blackguard moving in. We're trying to hit them with crossbows, and that's doing a lot of damage to them, and that's ideal. Because in melee, they will just live forever. But if we can hit them with ranged units, they'll go down pretty quick. So here we're trying to hit this War Hydra, but it's not going so well. The units in the centre are fairly beaten up, but they do have 2 Dreadlords. They've got a Dreadlord here with a sword and crossbow, Dreadlord here with sword and shield, and a War Hydra. That's going to be that's going to be difficult for us to deal with. They try and hit us with a Dread Spear unit, but we drop a Dark Conduit and it wipes out the unit. A War Hydra returns to the battle, but Hagreen, a unit of Dread Spears, are ready for it. Well, I mean, I say ready for it. I mean, they were standing in its way. This unit of Blackguard still doggedly hanging on. Being reinforced there by some Dread Spears. Their centre is looking really, really weak, but we just can't reach it. And that War Hydra has regenerated almost to full. Blackguard unit is slowly going down. but very, very slowly.
Only a fool would stay.
Setting forth. Spreading misery.
There you go. They've finally gone out of control. And they're down. They're almost broken. Almost. Where's Malekith? There's Malekith. He's moving in to assist with the Black Guard, and that should break them. There we go. They have broken. And they are now running.
Carnage crawls. Death.
We're moving our crossbows up to onto the wall so they can shoot down onto the centre here. Malekith needs to get back up into the air if possible.
Setting forth. Onward.
Up he goes. Thank God. The rest of our melee units moving in.
No mercy.
Our fight is over. Ha, Druki!
That War Hydra is... It's losing health, but not quickly enough. We do have a unit of Dark Riders moving in. Just 10 of them, I think. Yep, 10. And Malekith's coming in. He's very low on health. But I'm hoping he can deal with the last of these units. At least force them off. Dark Shards moving in. He's going to vaporise a lot of them up to 404 kills. Dark Riders coming in to assist, to support Malekith.
My bloodlust is waning. Get out of here!
Malekith continuing to fight on, down to 781 health. The centre here has devolved into a, well, a bit of a melee. And that War Hydra is not really going down very quickly. However, fortunately my crossbows are finally up on the wall, so they can start firing down. However, we do have a slight problem in that there are 2 Dark Lords in here, Dreadlords. And they are not going to go down so quickly. The War Hydra is taking a lot of fire. There we go. He is finally going down. Malekith chasing down the last few units, down to 640 health. But he has managed to chase away most of the infantry.
Forward. I am their doom. Death.
So we just have a Dreadlord, which is this one here. And he's going after Malekith. Oh, so Malekith's down to 386. And this Dreadlord's at 3,253. Malekith is spec'd for melee combat though, so hopefully... Oh, Malekith's down to 159. This Dreadlord is down to 1,946. But he breaks.
Annihilate them.
He's broken. Malekith only on 159 health. One more hit will kill him.
Mercy. Onward.
We need to get him out of that fight. This one last Dreadlord is still fighting on. He is surrounded. And he breaks. But this Dreadlord has rallied. But he doesn't have much health left. He takes a volley of crossbow fire. And he's now embroiled in combat. In comes Hagreen. And some Dark Riders move in as well. He's losing health. He's losing leadership. And he's broken. And with that, the last units flee. And we've won the city. Barely.
Our strength is fading.
Forward.
Okay, that was too close. I do not need that level of stress in my life. Holy crap. But, oh well, okay, the money made up for it, I guess. That's fine. And we got some XP, so that's good. And Malekith is, you know, still alive. Just barely. Holy crap.
Search it, then burn it.
Let's occupy. Let's occupy, because... that was a bit ropey. But it's fine. We got there in the end, and we got Caledor's Bane, a dire lance etched with the fiery blood of dragons. It is much feared by high elf princes from the realm of Caledor.
Malekith,
Good to know.
King of Nagara.
Yeah, we got a lumberyard. We got halls of ravaging. We got guild halls, so it's pretty good. Not all bad.
Ridiculous.
And I think it's safe to say that who are they called again? Clar Karond. There they are. I think it's safe to say they're pretty much beaten by now. I think that battle has pretty much wiped them out, but it's pretty much wiped me out as well. But I am getting replenishment, so thank God for that. We didn't lose any units, which is frankly amazing. So, all good. And 2 more turns, and we'll have some more Hydras there. So that'll be good. And is there anything else to do this turn? Okay, so we can upgrade that. And here, let's go for the Black Roads, because that's always good. Estates of the... Yeah, that's fine. Nagrond. Oh, now. Yeah, see, we could get the Towers of the Blackguard. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get Towers of the Blackguard. And I also want... Let's get the Dreadmance, and the last slot can be for that last special building. That's probably a good shout. And let's go for slaves here. Should be at, how are we doing for slaves? 2,616 at the Iron Mountains, which is pretty good. I'm fairly happy with that. Circle of Destruction. Do you want anything here? Let's go for an artisan house. Good. I mean, I think that battle has cemented our war against Clar Karond, or whatever the hell they're called, the Hydra people. Clar Karond, because that's the city, isn't it? Because that would help. So I think with that battle, despite the fact that it was very costly, we definitely did wipe out several of their armies and taken their capital city. So I think it's just a mop-up operation now. We should be able to easily capture the rest of them. We are going to have to recover for a few turns, though. What are you up to? Failure? Good. Good. What are you doing? You are... Ooh, are you going to attack me with friends? Ooh, you are. Ooh, okay. Okay, that doesn't look particularly good for me, does it? No. It doesn't. Do we retreat? That would probably be sensible. Do I feel sensible? Or do I feel fancy? You know what, I'm going to retreat. They might still be able to catch up to me. No, they're pulling back. That has ruined my Hydra recruitment, though. That's really annoying. Okay. So I could just go back and hit these guys immediately. And they wouldn't have the backup. And they're just a bunch of marauders, so... I don't have a sorceress, though. Cruel, no. Vicious, no. Determined, no. Intelligent, no. No. Well, okay, let's pull back for the moment. If I had a sorceress, I would wipe those guys out. But for the moment, yeah, I'm going to have to go back and recruit. God damn it. Never mind. It's okay. We can sort that out. And okay, let's send Satilla over here. What are they doing? Okay, they've just got 2 generals basically. So that shouldn't be too difficult to no, just move them up. I mean, we could hit Venom Glade, and Venom Glade does have defences, but it's not... I think I need at least one more turn replenishment. And Garond. Okay, then... Oh, we can't build... Ah, it's 10,000, really? That's expensive. That is very expensive. Okay, well... How much are these each? Dupe. Oh, they're a lot. Still not... Yeah, no. Okay, well, yeah, I'll carry on recruiting the Hydras. We should be able to deal with the Marauders. If we have the Hydras, that should be no problem. We need some replenishment there. They do have 3 small armies hanging around, recruiting units, but I'm not particularly concerned about them. So if I had a Sorceress in the Rin's Force, I'd be able to deal with that. If we had something like Burning Head, get all the Marauders to hit my line, burn them straight up the centre, and wipe them out, that would be easy. Okay, they're moving north, and that's a little bit of a concern. Okay, stealing technology. I don't mind you doing that. That's fine. What, oh, are you going Ashrak? Oh, you little shit. Right. I can't have him do that. Yeah, I'm going to have... Right, yeah, we can't... I'm going to have to kill him. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be particularly difficult. And the Rin should get level 10. And the Aristocratic Name of Power. I mean, they've got the Warhounds there. That's a slight concern. But I do have the Dark Dark Riders. So we should be able to head them off. And otherwise, I think we're in a fairly good position. So.
And carnage await.
Opening fire on the Norse hordes as they approach, the alcohol hordes. There's a lot of them, and it did not look like it was in our favour. However, the artillery and the Shadow of Anlek is going to really help. We are going to be doing absolutely punishing damage to them as they approach. They are just a whole bunch of marauders. They do have some Marauder Horsemen and some Chaos Warhounds. We've backed ourselves onto this little, I don't know, like a crevice in the snow, which means our flank is protected on our right flank. Our left flank is protected by some units of Dark Riders. So we're going to be pounding them as they approach us. And then over here we can see that we have been spotted, or at least we got the Rin over here on the flank. Well, that's a mistake. In a time-honoured tradition, I am going to get my general probably killed. So, in come the Dark Riders. We're going to hit their Warhounds. Not particularly well, unfortunately. In come our crossbows. Poor old Narin gets surrounded, and I don't notice. Unless the rest of our line, it gets actually swarmed by marauders. Going to hit a Shadow of Anlak. That's going to do a huge amount of damage. Look at that. Fairly brutal. And then as they move in, we're also going to drop a Dark Conduit. There we go. And again, that does a lot of damage. I'm mostly paying attention to my Dark Riders at this point, and not Narin. Narin is in a lot of trouble. He's been engaged by the Marauder Chieftain and a unit of Chaos Marauders, and he's going down quick.
I go full.
I mean, he's fighting back. He's doing his best. The Draxus is there as well, backing him up. But it isn't going to be enough. The Dark Riders are flanking around behind, trying to get a good charge in. These units are breaking. But the Draxus is in serious trouble. I'm not watching. Oh dear. 240 health. And he goes down. Narin. Nadraxus is looking... Oh, he's in trouble as well. That Marauder Chieftain is dynamite. So we're going to get a good charge in on the rear of this unit of Chaos Marauders. That sends them flying. The rest of them are fleeing for their lives. Crossbows picking them off as they run, doing a lot of damage. Some units are trying to come back, but a few volleys of crossbows see them off. The Marauder Chieftain is also now fleeing. He's got a potion of healing. No wonder he's doing okay for himself. So we've managed to break the Chaos Marauders. They're all fleeing into the distance there. But we lost Narin. Just one day before his aristocratic name. Aristocratic name even. That's disappointing. Oops. Narin kind of died.
Kill them.
Well, I mean, it was bound to happen sooner or later, considering how badly I treat my Dark Elf generals. But yeah. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Well, we get a whole new general, so that's fun. That's exciting, isn't it? Cruel, maybe aggressive. Okay. Strategist. Determined. Sokos, you are our new general. Congrats. Yeah. Oops. Well, you know, these things happen. And there's no point crying over spilt milk. And how about some new stuff? Can I... Ooh, actually. Glittering scales. You know what? You can have Malekith's armor. That's my gift to you. And... no, not talisman. No, not any of that. Well, you can have a factor. And... have a fact. I mean, that's good. That army's. I don't understand how they're replenishing. Oof. Problem is, if they hit Ashak next turn, that's screwed. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of those units are really damaged, so we might be okay. Malekith is right. Clar Karond, you.
The air is thick with murder.
Right, yeah, we need to head in this direction to take out these guys.
Hag of Cain.
So let's do that. And Malekith, you can have the Armour of Fortune, because that will keep you alive, and that's good. Because keeping my generals alive is something I really need to get better at, because I am that is an area of improvement for me, I think. Yeah, definitely need to improve on that. Garond, we can get you the Tower of Prophecy. That'll be useful. And hopefully you can wipe out Surtha next turn. And we've got Settlement Upgrade available. Circle Destruction. Yes, that'll be good. And that's going to rebel next turn. That's bad. There is, which is bad. You know what? Well, it's not really going to help, is it? What are your defences? You know what? You should be okay, actually. I think you'll probably be okay. Probably. Unless they bring lots of units. In which case Malekith might have to come and help. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll end the turn and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, you're building an army and I need to put a stop to that. Now, what are you going to do? Don't kill. Block. Well, that's... Yeah, you're going over Ash. No, you're running away. Okay. I don't know how you're replenishing, though. Is that just a thing Norscans can do? Because if so, it's really obnoxious. Yeah, you're just out of range. That's really annoying.
A vile plan.
Okay, we'll do that. That's okay. And Malekith can hit Sturo. Yeah, that one. Sturo Core. Really? You don't fancy my chances? Okay, well, I guess I'll have to fight that battle. But that'll have to be next time. So thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to take on Storag Core and its garrison and Lorisian.